there is healing, there is safety, and there's professionals that will be able to support you, right? So we have to really be proactive for ourselves. We're proactive in regards to advocating for ourselves. If you know that you're not feeling good, something's off, you're having these thoughts, really reach out to someone that can really sit down with you, take in regards to all the emotions that you got going on, share with them, right? And so they're able to proactively put things together for you to be able to heal, to get back to the get back, right? So I'm here for you, Therapy Talks here for you, but I really want you to make this video because I really want us to be able to have understanding, but also recognize that, you know what I mean, you're not the only one that's going through this, and there is supportive ways to get to the other side, right? So let's get back into it, right? So reach out right way, right? So I said talk to a parent, a guardian, teachers, mental health professionals, there's different counselors if you're in school, right? For those out there, I want to say again, you're not alone, so don't feel as if that you're a burden to anybody, right? So you really want to take into consideration that your life is valuable, right? So by taking this step by, you know, talking to someone that can, you know, be able to provide that safety and that saving, right? Next is going to be stay connected, right? So spend time with people that make you feel seen, make you feel heard. They really listen to you proactively, right? So join those supportive clubs, groups, community things, and just those safe spaces to be able to have you tied and not being into isolation, right? You also want to have grounding and coping. So take in consideration that you want to have like those breathing exercises, that meditation, right? Sensory grounded. So if you got to walk around, just like, you know, around the neighborhood, or go into nature, do certain things like that. You want to be able to have your ear pods on, or even a phone call while you're doing it. Do certain things like that, but also too, it's also good to have your solitude, right? Your alone time. But you know what I mean? There's support. There's always support. So different ways how to go about things. So engaging into activities, you know, like I said, music, art, you know what I mean, paint night, something like that, or even like, you know, walking in nature, or even journaling, getting those emotions out. These can be coping mechanisms and grounding techniques that can be beneficial for you to be able to navigate, you know, healing safely, right? I also want to take in consideration that you also want to create a personal safety plan, right? So someone that you can call off the rip, right? You also want to have things and triggers that you can identify. You write those down, right, with the journal, and also to your coping strategies, what works for you. I mean, you may not like to do the walks and stuff like that, but maybe you like art, maybe you like to stay inside and journal, maybe you like to really get those emotions out and really get real with the paper and the pen, right? So really figure out what works for you, and also to like know safe spaces. Like, where do you feel safe? You know, where do you feel comfortable the most, right? So think about these things, right? Have a safety plan, create a story for yourself, right? We all are blessed to have a story. We're all blessed to have meaning, a purpose, right? We all gotta really spend time to really get to the nitty-gritty with practice and reflection. Moving forward to our next segment, I really want to dive into is going to be that hope and strength. We've got to realize that we have the resilient story in all of us, right? Where healing is possible. We're able to navigate through with that positive